when we had the ICUMS or Unipass being introduced the first time, we realized that it's a superior system. Now, before the ICUMS, we were operating GCNet and also PASS, Pre-Arrival Assessment Report System, which was in place. And those of us who are, using the system are beginning to realize that the Unipass is incorporating these two systems. So it's an improvement on it. And then we said to ourselves that, look, let's put things in place to make it efficient and let it deliver what is expected of us. So I called my administration here. We joined with the ICUMS unit here. And they were very helpful because they have the technical knowledge and they provided all the answers that we needed. Basically, we realized that it is reducing things to specialization. For example, the ideal customs officer is able to do what we call valuation and classification of items at a go. So I could be at a seat and I should be able to do these two things at the same time or together. Now, the Unipass is saying that there should be specialization. So instead of me doing the two, I will do one. And when I do one, another person will do the other thing. It means we had specialization and we realized also that it increased the volume of work on what we call the compliance officers. So we quickly decided that we will match them one-on-one. So you will be matched to me and maybe your brother will be matched to this gentleman. And if he is a valuation officer, it is going straight to him. If you are a classification officer, it comes to me and I work on it. So that out of the specialization, we are able to improve on delivery in terms of volume. Because at a go, we could quickly clear so much. And I think it impressed the agents and importers. I mean, every trader would like to have things run smoothly for him. I believe that some of the traders decided then to pass through my outfit here. And as a result, our revenue increased. And like I told you, it increased to the extent that even though we are operating under COVID-19 system, we are able to record higher revenue. The record for June when Unipass was introduced is that we exceeded by 15.2% over the last year's revenue. Now, remember last year there was no COVID-19. Remember last year there was no introduction of Unipass, which had its own challenges and people had to, learn the system, and it took a while before we got to it. So I believe that was a plus. Then luckily again in July, we exceeded by 22.6% over last year's revenue. So in a nutshell, I believe that my team, together with the agents operating here, and more especially the technical team from ICUMS, they have worked together and been able to bring out what is expected of us. I am hoping that by the end of the year, things will go smoothly for us and we will be able to hit our target or possibly exceed it. We will be able to hit and possibly exceed the target, and that is my prayer. I want to take the opportunity to thank my colleagues who are on my administration. I want to thank the ICUMS team who are providing the technical assistance, and also the agents and importers for understanding, because sometimes we sort of delay them or hold them back, and they are appreciative of our efforts. So we are working as a team. Now you can see that this is the second forum that we have organized. we want to have an open forum for all the stakeholders, the ground handlers, the airline companies, the importers, the agents, ICUMS officials, customs officials, so that at one go we are able to raise issues which are pertinent and disturbing us. And we will share ideas from all corners so that you will sit at the meeting and you hear that, oh, this is how to solve it. Oh, that is how to solve it. Instead of you being limited to yourself and your unique problem. I hope you understand.
Sure.
Thank you. You again. Okay, what I'm saying for purpose of emphasis is that at the rate at which we are going, as you are aware, we exceeded our target by 15.2% in June.
That's on monthly basis.
Monthly, yes, okay. We do it on monthly basis, and you realize that it was just that month that they introduced Unipass. Then the following month, we exceeded by 22.6%.
In July.
In July, sir. I must admit that in August we had a small challenge. But I am hopeful that this month, September, if you have time, call on me. I will be able to tell you something good. We are trying to do our best to justify why we are here.